You changed. You stopped being you.
What's the deal, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Cultivated Minds, and today we're gonna be talking about honor how you feel. Check it out. I'm sure many of us have dealt with, situations to where you feel like you had to make a tough decision, or maybe a decision where you felt like you had to really, actually respect and honor how you feeling. I think a lot of times, in each and every day, based on how you grew up, the environments you're in, maybe certain people you were raised around, whatever, we tend to judge people and ourselves based on, how consistent a person is, as far as are they being the same person all the time and things like that. Now, here's a disclaimer. When I say that, I'm not saying as in, one day you feeling like a psycho and another day you feeling like crazy, or you want to do something wild. That's a whole nother situation. You might need to actually get further help with that. But what I'm saying, as far as like, let's give an example. Let's say you don't feel like talking to anybody that day. Honor that shit. If you don't feel like answering the phone, don't answer the phone. You don't got to explain that to anybody. That's your boundary. You know what I'm saying? If you don't feel like going to a certain event, you don't have to go to that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have a drop everything for somebody else. Honor the way that you feel, honor the emotions, and honor who you are as a person. And if anybody else, feels a way about that, you know what I'm saying? That lets you know everything about where they stand in your life. That's actually selfish, because if you honor how you feel, you don't have to explain that to somebody. You don't have to, try to tell somebody why you feeling this way. It just kind of is what it is. And if they your true friend, they gonna respect it. That's a boundary right there that you putting in place for people. A lot of times, being stagnant, that's an energy field too. We can become stagnant if we feel like we have to be one way. We're humans, and we're continuously always evolving and becoming different types, different people, different parts of ourselves, and things are uncovering, and if you're trying to submit to your higher self on a daily, you're gonna have to honor how you feel in different ways. And some people just ain't gonna be able to walk with you on that path when you're submitting to the higher self. And a lot of things that that you were probably hidden from people, or that you healed from within your youth into your older age, it might have changed a lot of things. And if the people that was around you before can't really understand, or just people in general, then that just tells you everything about where a person stands. So, honor that shit. Honor how you feel. If you don't feel like talking on the phone today, if you don't feel like showing up to an event, or maybe even if you feeling a way about a certain person or something like that, you know what I'm saying? You gotta honor those things. Don't fake a vibe. Don't go into somebody else's esoteric realm of reality and try to just get in where you fit in, do this because like, oh no, if you feeling however you feeling, honor that. Honor you. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the highest forms of self-love. Whether, like I said, you're not trying to be around a certain environment, maybe you got some studying to do, you want to read right now, you don't feel like being on the phone. It can be a multitude of different things, but I'm sure y'all catch my drift. Just honoring who you are, because I know a lot of people might have, you might have grew up in a household, where your parents feel like, you just like they toy. They can tell you to do whatever, however you want to do something, and you feel like you have no voice, or you're not really able to honor how you feel. You always got to move in somebody else's direction, or somebody else feels. And it's the same thing with vice versa. If you're a person who got friends, you might be like a caring person, more of an empath. Whatever your situation is, just make sure you honoring that. And somebody that's true to you, they gon' honor that also. Like I can even give an example of myself. Let's say my nephew, I'm always kind of doing certain things with him, events, we be in situations, whatever. I always make sure to let him know, is that solid? Is that gonna work for you? Is that day gonna work for you? Is this something that, can we kick it this day? Can we, you know what I'm saying? Because then he lets me know, maybe he might not be feeling it. Maybe he want to do something today, and I'm gonna honor that, because you know what I'm saying? That's somebody that I'm real with. That's who, like, somebody I would consider, a true friend, somebody that I truly have genuine love for. And it should be that way, vice versa, for anybody that you're dealing with in your life. But if, some people, elevation requires separation. And when you honoring how you feel and just becoming that better version of yourself, some people just might not want to see that person. They want to see who you were, who they deem you as when you was 2 or 3 years old. You get what I'm saying? Some people just aren't really able to see you in that new form or that new version. A lot of things might not have changed. You might have just moved in a different direction. You might have, you're not as ignorant as you used to. You might have got enlightened. You got more conscious towards certain things. But all in all, you guys, just honor how you feel. Honor it, like I said, whether it's a situation, it's a phone convo, whether it's not being around a certain person, whether it's not want to talk to somebody, you gotta honor that and own up to it. But I'm just trying to get you guys to think. You know, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Build with me in the comments, you guys. This is Cultivated Minds, and I'm signing out.